This is a revision lecture video, chapter 20. Its good name, Our Emotional World. See, in this chapter, human nature has many different aspects. Sometimes a person gets very angry. At other time, he is ready to forget and forgive easily. At times, he is jealous. At times, he is loving. Sometimes, he acts selfishly, but sometimes he is willing to make a sacrifice for other and comes forward to help. Anger, joy, sorrow, jealousy, disappointment, fear, etc. are all emotions. Just as a man is able to think, he is also emotional. We should be able to strike a balance between our thoughts and emotions. When someone hurt us, we feel sad. This is natural. However, we should know how bad to feel about it. If someone does something wrong, we get angry. However, we must not lose our temper. It is natural to desire some things, but we must not be greedy for it. Greedy for it. If we think properly, we can control our emotions. Emotional adjustment involves coping with our emotion, with your emotions, being able to control them and expressing them in a reasonable manner. See, when we learn to cope with our emotions, our personality becomes balanced. Our ability to understand other increases and we can overcome adverse conditions. Then we become free from faults such as blaming others unsincerely, calling them name and not be able to tolerate their success. We become happy and our ability to relate to other improves. We learn not to be stubborn. Anger is an emotion, just like happiness or sadness. All other all of us get angry about something at some points of time. We get angry if something does not happen according to our wishes or if we are insulted. Similarly, we also get angry if we see someone being ill treated, if we get angry very often or if we cannot control our anger, it can have adverse effects on our body and mind. We become short tempered and stubborn. Our attitude of cooperation and understanding decreases and we hurt others. We face consequences such as headaches, loss of sleep, and dullness. See, children are often heard to say, my handwriting is beautiful. I am good at maths. I like science or I like poetry. This means that people's like and dislike and capabilities can be different. Just as we gradually understand what we can do, we must also understand what we are not able to do. We may be good at some subject, art, or sport, and just as bad at another. We saw that we can improve upon them. Just because we are unable to do something, it does not mean that we stop trying to excel at what we can do. See, no person is entirely good or entirely bad. We must always think about the good qualities or venture in our friends first. We must help each other to get rid of our flaws. If we speak about our flaws and openly as we speak about our talents, it will be to our advantage. Once we know the flaws in our nature, we must try to correct them ourselves. Neha talks the most in her group. Her friends began to avoid her since they never got a chance to speak. Neha realized this. Then she began to watch out how much she spoke. She told her friends herself, stop me if I talk too much. Gradually, Neha began to listen to others and brought about a change in her own behavior. Aspects of our nature that bother us and other can be changed. However, we ourselves must try hard and change them. Otherwise, these aspects may talk to shape of flaws in our personality. What we learn in this chapter, student? Emotion must be expressed. There must be a balance between our thoughts and emotions. Anger must be controlled, otherwise it can have adverse effect on our mind and body. We must be aware of our flaws and well as our talents. We can try to correct the flaws in our nature. Thank you.